Hey fam, what's up? This is Dr. Matt. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, baby. We are back, man. We've been back, baby. 9-9, we've been back, baby. You guys, I am so pumped for this series coming your way. Okay, this is part one of a 7-part series, you guys, on my most tried and true supplements that I want you to get into your regimen, you guys, to establish a rock solid, unbreakable foundation for yourself. You guys, this is what this is all about. You guys, I have been in the process of refining my supplementation regimen for 15 straight years, you guys, really since 2011, when I kind of said, yep, I'm going to flip the switch. I'm going to dive in. I'm going to do this. Let's fucking go. Guys, this has been a work in progress across a decade and a half. So I'm bringing you all of the information, insights, the education, the knowledge, the wisdom that I have gained across 15 straight years. And I want you to take it, apply it, and build something special with it, you guys. Guys, I'm coming to you with this series, you guys, because here's what I'm seeing and here's what I know. In the sports and active nutrition industry, right? The industries that kind of center around and focus on your health, your well-being, longevity, sustainability, regenerative medicine. You guys, there's so much information out there. It's overwhelming. You guys, there's also a ton of hype. There's a ton of BS marketing and messaging. There's a ton of noise. Okay, so I want to be a source for you of constant trustworthiness, right? Transparency, credibility, and authenticity. Guys, this is the real deal. Okay, and I want you to come to me and know that I am going to be 100% honest with you. Okay, and I'm going to bring you insights and information that you can trust, okay, that you can rely upon. We're in this together, okay? I want you guys to come here and use this and really thrive from this and what we're going to talk about in this series, okay, you guys? So up front, know this is a multi-part series, you guys. Hey, and we're just going to take it one product and video at a time, okay? So with that being said, you guys, I'm going to dive right in with product number one, okay? And you guys, that is getting a high quality, okay, tried and true, baby, protein powder in your supplementation regimen. You guys, here are kind of the global considerations here, you guys. So when it comes to your macronutrient breakdown, right, and what you are taking in on a daily basis in terms of your protein, your carbohydrates, and your fat. Don't get me wrong, you guys, all of the macronutrients matter. They're all very important, okay? And just know that, guys, when we're talking about nutritional programming and nutritional patterning, it's gonna need to be individualized, okay? It's gonna need to be catered specifically to you. But you guys, if I had to pick, right, one macro, when we're talking about, guys, again, with this series, guys, up front, no, this series is really designed to help you know what do you need to supplement with to really optimize muscle performance, okay, to support your muscle, right? If we're talking about maintenance, great. If we're talking about muscle growth and downstream like muscle hypertrophy, yes, okay. And then, guys, muscle recovery. These are the products that are going to help you optimize those aspects. So, guys, if I'm going to pick one of the macronutrients that we have to be steady with, like lock it in, lock that down, guys, it's protein. It's a macronutrient, you guys, that really is going to come in very consistently on a daily basis. It needs to, where like you've got your number and you're hitting that shit like over and over. This is like clockwork with the protein intake. Okay. So guys, protein though, overall, huge when we're talking about muscular performance, recovery, support, growth. The protein's got to be in. Complete protein, guys. a high quality protein powder, guys. Now, here's the thing. I want to move in these videos and just be upfront about my approach. Okay. And then I'll kind of finish with maybe some details that you can take that might actually apply to you more on an individual basis. But here's my approach. Let me give you some context with this, you guys. Okay. So, knowing too, guys, my go to Evogen Nutrition. Okay. The ISOJECT. Guys, I have really across the past decade, 10 years, I've really only utilized about 4 to 5 brands. To be 100% honest with you guys, this is the real deal. When you find great brands and great companies and you can actually feel the results from the products you're using from them, you ride that wave. You ride that fucking wave like Johnny Utah. Like you're going to be with those brands, guys, that marriage when the trust is there, right? And you're like, man, this is actually, I feel it. It's making a difference. I will tell you guys, stick with them. Ride them out, baby. That's the whole point, right? That's greatness, right? So I'm here to tell you guys, it's been Evogen Nutrition really above all, guys, by far. I'm not gonna lie. Evogen Nutrition, guys, is number one. Not gonna lie to you though, I have a ton of love for Ghost. Okay, Ghost is coming periodically. Honestly, if Evogen wasn't around, I would just run with Ghost and I'd have everything I need, trustworthy, tried and true. Guys, I'll say with some more specialized supplements, I'm coming in with Blackstone Labs and High Tech Pharmaceuticals. Guys, as a fifth, kind of here and there, but not so much anymore, GNC. All right, but really, guys, Evogen, Ghost, Blackstone Labs, High Tech Pharmaceuticals. Now you know. Okay, so guys, with the protein powder, Evogen Nutrition, ISOJECT. Okay, baby. Here's my approach, you guys. So more context for you so you know where I'm coming from. Guys, I take an intermittent fasting approach to my nutritional programming. You guys, it's undeniable. My approach is it's an optimized anabolic driven, an anabolism driven approach to intermittent fasting, you guys. I started taking this approach and I've refined this since 2012. Okay, this is 14 years in the making of me taking this approach and what I do with my undulations and my fasting and my feeding windows. Okay, you guys know that, giving you some context here. So, you guys, another aspect about my nutrition, because guys, when we're talking about protein, we're inevitably going to talk about nutritional programming and patterning. Guys, I take a carb cycling approach to my nutrition. Okay, so I have kind of relatively speaking, I have lower carbohydrate, lower calorie days, and I have higher calorie, higher carbohydrate days, like refeed days. Okay, so guys, especially on my lower carbohydrate, lower calorie days, I'm only eating one solid food main meal. One, I'm sitting down and eating and chewing once in my day. Guys, with that being said, I have to rely on liquid nutrition to be able to hit my total protein count for the day. It's non-negotiable. On my low carb, low calorie days, eating one solid food meal in that day, protein's got to come in. Okay, so guys, the way I break that down, here's a couple ways that I approach this, you guys. Depending on my day, depending on what it looks like, I'm always training fasted. I always train fasted, you guys. Like there is no like pre-workout meal and that. No, I train fasted. Okay. And as we move through this series, I will talk about these essential supplements that come in around my training that changed the game for me because I train fasted. And again, we're here to support muscle performance, muscle recovery, muscle growth, all that great stuff. And I do, but these supplements are necessary and essential to that. So guys, the approach with my protein, okay, is I'm looking at guys, I'm taking in on my lower calorie, lower carb days, I'm taking in 6 scoops of this protein. Okay, that looks one way, guys. I do that is I'll put 3 scoops in a shaker bottle. I'll put 3 scoops in here. Okay, so sometimes, guys, honestly, I wanna mix and match on flavors, right? That's kind of why I do this, right? And guys, I am going with water and the protein powder. That's how I do it. It's how I've always done it, guys. One thing about this protein, The flavors are fucking second to none. They're amazing, guys. Such a treat for me. And I do it with just water and the protein powder. It's unreal. Like for me, it's just so fucking amazing how good the protein powder with water tastes. The mixability, all that great stuff, guys, comes in. So if I want a couple different flavors, guys, I'm going 3 scoops, 3 scoops. I got a couple different hits. Guys, this from a sequencing standpoint with my meal and my meals, it can look a few different ways. One way is I finish all my stuff. I've trained, appointments are done with clients for the day, meetings are done, and I sit down first thing and I break my fast with the solid food. All right, so I'll do that. Guys, about an hour later after I finish eating, an hour to maybe 90 minutes, I'll start sipping on my first protein shake. Okay. Guys, so from the time I start in on that protein shake, about an hour later after that, I'm going to have the second shake. Okay. You guys, keep this in mind too with the way I drink my shakes. This is important, guys. And hey, if you want to call me OCD, fuck it. I don't give a fuck. This is what I do. It's what I've always done. Guys, I literally set a timer. I'm taking a good sip every 5 minutes. I don't chug my protein shakes. I actually want a steady influx of the nutrients, of the amino acids. That nourishment comes in very steadily and methodically. So guys, every 5 minutes, I'm sipping, I'm enjoying that shit. I'm at a point usually in my day where I'm just watching a Netflix show and I'm nourishing my body and getting this protein in. So guys, that's how that kind of timing looks for me. I can tell you guys in terms of digestion, absorption, like everything is so freaking dialed in with this. That has a lot to do with the quality of this protein, how easily it digests, how well it digests, how amazingly it gets absorbed into the body and does its job. Okay, that's the protein type. And this from Evogen, we're talking this bad boy, right? It's just liquid freaking gold, liquid diamonds. Guys, it's also the way that I don't chug this shit in 30 seconds. Like, I actually want a very intentional introduction of the nutrients into my body. Okay, so that's the approach I've taken for a long time. It was actually something I started doing very intuitively, but a long time ago. Okay, and as my boy Kendall, who's behind the camera right now, he likes to say, the proof's in the pudding, and the pudding's in your face. Okay, so guys, that's what I do. Yep, that's kind of an approach, guys. Solid food, a couple shakes here like this. Guys, another iteration of that is solid food. And if I just want a single flavor, guys, I'll put all 6 scoops in a bottle like this. Guys, a lot of times when I mix that in, guys, so it's in here, the little blender ball. Guys, I just add one of those into this bad boy. And guys, I will actually just funnel 6 scoops of the powder, right? I add a little water at the base. I'm adding the powder in. I'll shake that up. Guys, a lot of times what I'll need to do after it kind of sits and it's in my fridge, before I go to drink it, I'll add water to like the 1,000 milliliter mark. Guys, I'll recap it, give it a little shake. I kind of put it in my freezer and get it nice and cold so it's just ready. So guys, again, I'll finish my solid food and about 90 minutes later, I'm just hitting sips of this every 5 minutes until it's done. Boom, easy. So guys, I'm assimilating quite a bit of protein in kind of a single sitting, but the way I do it, like if they're like, oh no, you eat 30 grams at a time only, bullshit. Okay, get that out of there, guys. Like, we're able to tolerate it, digest it, absorb it. Like, that's my approach. Guys, on a final note, every once in a while, again, it just depends. Here, but guys, if I know I have a day coming up where I'm not going to be able to sit down and eat until later, sometimes that looks like I get home from my training session, I'm changing. I know I have to go somewhere and I'm going to be out and about. Guys, when I sit down and I eat, I like that to be like, my fucking day's done, man. Like, I'm going to sit down, rest, eat, enjoy, digest, chill, right? So sometimes, guys, like, I'm getting that liquid nutrition in. I'm getting one of these in. I'm out and about. I'm on the go. I get back home. I eat. Yep. And then this comes in about 45 to 60 minutes later. Guys, every once in a while, like, I've done day trips to LA and back. Like, I'm training. I'm up. I'm driving. One goes down on my way to LA. I do my stuff. I have my meetings. Boom. One goes down on my way back from LA. I get home. I eat. So sometimes, guys, both of these are in. before I even eat that solid food meal. Guys, those are kind of my main go-to approaches on that when it comes to how I'm utilizing this protein powder on those low carb, low calorie days. And guys, final considerations that I kind of want you. So knowing my approach, take what you need to from it, guys. Run with it, baby. Use it. Know that, like, okay, if this is brand new to you, hey, like, we have other ways of doing things. Like, this isn't like, oh my gosh, I was told that I always have to eat this way. So guys, this might be new to you, but take it, run with it, use what you can in terms of my individualized approach. I want to give you some additional details to round this out. So maybe you can kind of consider these things so it applies just specifically to you. Guys, I'm going to say this up front with the protein powder. So I only need it on my lower calorie, lower carbohydrate days, because on my high calorie, high carb days, I am eating enough solid food and I am getting just enough pure energy to support my muscle performance, recovery, growth. I don't need the extra protein. If I had the extra protein, it would just take my total protein up way too high, and it actually probably fuck with my digestion if I actually just forced that much protein. So no, I'm actually taking enough solid food in order to meet my protein requirements and my energy requirements on those high calorie, high carb days. Guys, if that is you through all solid food, that's great, right? If you're doing that on a daily basis, you're like, well, I get it all from solid food. That's awesome. Guys, I'm going to tell you though, I see you. Guys, most people, they can't do that. Like, especially when I'm talking about people who just are sitting heavier on the scale, right? And the scale weight's up, the muscle mass is up. Guys, getting all your protein through solid food is very, very challenging. So that's where a protein powder is going to come in to help you hit the total protein goal with relatively more ease, convenience, and efficiency. Guys, I'm going to actually go as far as to say this for anybody who actually is like, well, like, I'm a 100 and I weigh 110 pounds. I'm a woman. Like, it's easy for me. I get it. I get it. But I'm just here to tell you guys, I'd actually love you, like, if you can. Again, so for me, guys, if I want to break down the numbers for you, I have right now in a kind of optimized muscle growth phase. I have 4 low calorie, low carb days and 3. Like, so this is a 7-day nutritional microcycle for me. 4 low days, 3 high days, right? So this is coming in on those 4 days in like a 7-day window, right? I don't need them on high days. We've talked about that. Guys, I'd actually, like, honestly, if this works for you, I'd actually love to see you leave room and carve out room with your daily total protein intake. Leave room for this, right? The quality of this protein, its digestibility, its ability to be absorbed super well. This is something that would be optimal and ideal as like a post-training influx of protein. Go with this. So, like, carve out the room so that you can actually get the influx of these amino acids, essential, non-essential, this complete protein post-training, right? Could be an amazing time for you to get this specific source in. Another option, you guys, because I'm seeing it, I see it a lot from women. It's amazing. Dude, the Ninja Creamies have like blown the fuck up. Like, people are all about the fucking Ninja Creamies. And if you know, like, fucking Evogen nutrition protein powder for the Ninja Creamies, you guys, like, is second to none in terms of consistency. Like, again, if you know, you know. And if you don't know, just try it. Okay, just try it. I don't do the Ninja Creamies, so we've established that in this video. But you guys, another thing, like, late at night, right, is like kind of the final meal as a dessert style treat. This coming in, you guys. So again, you kind of carve out and leave the room for that to come in, and you're like super strategic and intentional with that, right? So a couple ways you can kind of integrate it, and I say, like, hey, like, this is actually better in these ways than the solid food. Guys, the final take home point is just a dosing strategy. You guys, you need to know, for the most part, like, guys, this is the classic, like, 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight tends to be a sweet spot in terms of where you are going to start, like where I would start clients, kind of where I come in, you guys. So here's the scale. 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight on the daily basis. That's what you're looking to hit in total in terms of your total protein intake. Here are the catches, guys. Here are the nuances, though, with that. As you become leaner, as your training frequency goes up, as your training output goes up, and you are creating more of a demand for performance, recovery, and muscle support, guys, the protein intake is going to go up. It's going to go up above the 1 gram per pound of body weight. To give you a reference for myself, guys, at my fullest right now, man, like I'm talking fully fucking loaded, like carb glycogen stores maxed, fully hydrated. I'm coming in right now, guys, and getting into this again at kind of the tail end of a true growth optimization phase for myself, muscle growth optimization phase. Guys, I'm seeing that scale hit 193. I'll tell you guys, I'm hyper responsive. That's coming off of a high day. I'm hyper responsive to my high days. Guys, after one low day the next day, but I'll literally come down 4 pounds. I'll come down 4 pounds. I'll see 189. Guys, if I do a second low day, which I typically do right now with this patterning, guys, I'll come down even kind of the 187-ish range. Like, so you know my scale weight, okay? Guys, my protein intake sweet spot on those lower calorie, low carb days, like I hit about 220 grams of protein. Just know that, 220, okay? You heard my numbers for the scale weight. Guys, as a last point, take home point, if you are, and you guys, this is fine. Everybody's at their own spot in their journey. If you're sitting in a place where you're carrying a little more body fat, right? Hey, like you need to get on this mission of achieving some recomposition. We need the body fat to come down. Guys, I'm gonna say, like, if you're above 15% body fat, women, if you're above 22, 23% body fat, I'm going to want you to consider your protein intake on a per pound of lean body mass basis. Okay. So to give you again, quick numbers. So, right, I'm not talking about scale weight. If we have extra weight coming from body fat, I actually just want to know, look, let's support the lean tissue mass on your body. Make that a starting point and then adjust and manipulate from there. So, guys, if I had a 200-pound man coming and he's 15% body fat, right? So if he's 200 pounds, guys, he's going to have 170 pounds of lean body mass. I'm going to say, let's start with your protein. I'm not going to say 200 pounds, right? You're 15% body fat. You're right on, but I'm going to go like, look, let's just start at 170 and let's move from there. And again, guys, knowing to bring this full circle, that nutritional patterning and programming is very individualized, right? We're going to have to go, look, this is where we start. Of course, we're going to consider the other macronutrients as well. And we're going to manipulate and adjust and progress from there based off of you, your goals, your results, your progression, and we'll make it happen. So you guys, hey, that is where I want to just stop this video. I knew this one as part one, you guys, was going to come in a little bit longer. There was just a little bit more to kind of dissect and to just break down when it comes to protein. And therefore, guys, that's why I put it up front, baby, the protein powder. Guys, this is kind of like, man, like batter up, fucking lead off, baby. And guys, the Evogen ISOJECT, I can't say it enough. Like, guys, this is, in today's market, man, like, dude, shit has changed, you guys. It's leveled up. This is like, hey, like, Holo fucking used to be Lacoste, baby. Water used to be the tap, baby, not the boss. Damn, things have changed. You guys, this is elite level shit, baby. So take it, run with it, enjoy it. Hey, always, guys, I am here for you. If you have any additional questions, comment below, hit me up via email. You guys, I'm just so pumped to be here with you and to be here for you. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in part 2 and in the next video, you guys. Hey, clear eyes, full heart. This is Dr. Matt signing off.